My life started kind of spiraling out of control. A lot of emotional turmoil. I just wasn't the man God wanted me to be anyway. So I started coming here. I got an invite to the Rock. I'd been coming here, I'm just hearing the word, and I was like, okay, Jesus has a way that I want to live my life. I'm still living in sin. I'm still drinking. I'm doing these things, but I know there's a better way than this. Because like I was miserable. I was depressed. Everything I was doing was like band-aiding the problem. It was like an everyday event, like waking up and not wanting to be alive, not wanting to be awake. And I remember sitting on the edge of my bed, crying to God and saying, please forgive me this one last time for the sin I'm about to commit. I don't want to be here anymore. And I just kept sitting there with a gun to my head. And all of a sudden, my heart literally like jumped out of my chest. Like no joke, like a physical, something was wrong. I mean, I booked it. I was on the third story, literally booked it outside onto my deck. And literally in that moment of being on that deck, I realized I didn't want to die. I just wanted things to get better. And from that day, literally, I mean, I got a hold of my mom. I'm like, I need to come home. Like, I have a lot going on. We had talked for a while, and that moment, I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm like, I'm following God. I'm like, I know that everything that I keep reading in the Bible and everything I keep hearing when I come to church, I'm like, it's true. I just need to find it. I prayed so hard the next day. I'm like, God, I'll never do that again. I'm so sorry. I felt so guilty. And I'm like, I'm going to live for you now. And that has literally been what I've done ever since. I came to the Rock, I got connected, I went to Growth Track, I found purpose, and that was literally in Jesus alone. Like, it was the first time in my life, I'm like, oh my word, like, there was more to just sitting in my room all the time, getting drunk and just living my life for me. And when I started focusing on others and focusing more importantly on Jesus, all that stuff just kind of went away. I really want to, like, if there's people out there who are going through that same thing, I feel like I'm equipped to be able to help. I really want to be a pastor. I really want to help people. Coming out of the dark hole that I was in that solely was done by God, pastors help, and I know that at base level, and I just, any way I can, I want to live my life for God. RSM is going to help me meet a lot of goals that I think I can confidently say now that through Christ is where God wants me to go. RSM is the first step for that. Anything. You don't have to, as they've said, like go into RSM to be a pastor or like, you know, if you're doing anything like that. But Lord willing, that's where I'm headed. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited. Wherever God wants me.